Good evening, first of all. My name is Soumya, as you know. I'm 23 years old, and I was born and brought up in Delhi, and I did my schooling from Bhai Permanent Vidya Mandir. So during my childhood, I had a strong inclination toward business. So I pursued commerce after 10th, and during my senior secondary, I had I took part in multiple activities, which is the sports and the plays. And after that, to know the holistic view of the business, to know the in-depth knowledge of it. I um, I took part in. I was a part of various organizations such as Amazon, British Airways, where I know the holistic view of the business. And other than that, I have multiple hobbies like driving and bike ride.
So you've done digital marketing, right?
Yes, sir.
What is SEO?
So search engine optimization.
How is it used?
Sir, we do use it so that we can rank the website through backlinks. Yeah, we do use backlinks so that we can rank the website, and it's a course of around 3 to 4 months where we can rank the website from the bottom to the intermediate level.
Is it paid or unpaid?
So, that is paid as well as unpaid. So, like, we can do it in whatever the way we want. Like, if you are using a website for the let's say you have XYZ website and you are using a website which have high traffic. So the other person may ask for that particular amount for pasting that backlink of your website on his website.
Okay. What is the difference between session and page view mode on Google Analytics?
I'm sorry.
Difference between session and page view mode on Google Analytics.
On Google Analytics, session and page view. Sir, I'm really sorry. I'm not aware of this right now.
No issues. How would you track a user who has just visited your website?
Sir, I can on Google Analytics. Sir, on the right hand side, I do have particular option to see that.
Okay.
Like okay. Sir, I don't remember that particular way, but I can like show it to you.
Something like cross-device tracking. Does it ring a bell? Or Analytics user ID feature you can use to track the number of people visiting your website and what?
Yes, sir. Through user ID feature, we can track the number of people. We can segregate the number of people, like who is coming to our website. What's the age group of it?
Okay. So, how do you identify the source of high bounce rate? And what is high bounce rate?
Source of high bounce rate. Sir, if there is any immediate rise or immediate fall in the traffic, that is high bounce rate.
How do you track that?
So I don't remember it right now. I'm sorry.
No issues. You have written you are a tattoo artist, right?
Yes, sir.
So, why do you think tattoos are a taboo in India? I mean, they are a taboo. I mean, if you ask my dad, he will never let me have a tattoo. So, why do you think that is?
Sir, that totally depends on the generation. So, like, it was, I think that's an art, and art is different for everyone. Everyone has a different perspective for the art. Someone may like that particular art, or someone may not. So, I think that's one of the very first reason why Indians think that's a taboo. But with the changing pace of time, we are like adaptable to that particular change. We are accepting that change, and I think it is no longer a taboo. We are accepting that particular art, but we do usually think we particularly believe in myths, like it may cause skin disease, or it may affect you.
Digital marketing, right? So
Yes,
what is
sir.
a digital marketing funnel?
So digital marketing funnel, are you asking for the marketing funnel? How do we convert the client, the potential customer to the,
Yes.
okay. So
Yes.
we need to create, first of all, a landing page where a page we can, I'm sorry, I'm just missing the very first part. We need to target the audience. We need to segment it first.
How many types of segmentation are there?
How many types of segmentation?
There are four segmentation. Demo. Do you recall something?
So
Demographics, psychographic.
demographic, so yes, age.
Not
Okay, I
age.
can. So demographic,
Hmm.
demographics segmentation. The second is um, sir,
Psychographic.
gender segmentation.
No. Let me tell you the four segments: so demographic, psychographic, behavioral, and okay. Let's move on. See, you do not remember. Okay, let's move on. You have targeted your audience. Then what is the next step of the funnel?
Okay. If I have targeted my audience, the next step would be just try to create a landing page where I can where I can showcase where I can showcase my product or my services. And once I'll just showcase that particular, I need to sir, if I am a digital marketing, I'm doing some kind of advertisement. So first I'll just segment it out. I'll just try to implement the plan of action. What's the plan, and what I am advertising on what I'm advertising for. And after that, I'll just create a landing page. After creating the landing page, I'll just check how many of users are visiting over there, or what they are actually liking, and how many customers I'm retaining who are visiting again and again. So I'll retarget them.
Okay, what is guerrilla marketing?
So right now I'm not aware of it.
Do you know what is co-branding?
So co-branding, branding with someone else who have high traffic than yours.
Give me two examples.
Two real life examples.
Yeah.
So for the reputed firms, are you asking?
Give me an example, maybe a local firm also from your city, from Delhi. I don't know. Give me
Okay,
two examples.
so there is a so I live in Gandhinagar. That's Asia's biggest market for the clothes. So there was a farm. There was a street vendor who usually sells shawls, the Kashmiri shawls. So, he's not getting that particular sales, the high number of sales. So what he did, he co-branded with one of my friend who owns a shop on that particular area, and with that particular thing, the market level reach increased for his shawls. So that is co-branding.
What are the threats that you're going to face now or in the coming future?
So the biggest threats, I think, is to identify people, what my audience really want, what um, how can I achieve my goal by making the audience feel that they are also achieving their target thing which has been aligned for them.
Okay, so you said you were a team player, right? Give me an
Yes,
example
sir.
where you showed you were a team player.
Okay, sir. While my college days, I was working. I started as a freelancer in the events. I've worked with many reputed brands from the from the event industry, and I started as a beginner. But slowly and gradually, I started working in a team, and I was also supplying the manpower services and the other services to them. So I think from there, I
For
learned
weddings and
the,
all.
yes, sir, wedding corporate events.
Okay, so tread carefully because my father owns a banquet hall and I've been in that business for the past 4 years. So
No
whatever
worries,
you
sir.
say, I'm going to know everything.
No
Okay.
worries, sir.
So what was your biggest challenge there?
Sir, my biggest challenge is to overcome that particular thing. Like if you're working somewhere, you need to ready for the change. You can get any work over there, like any. If you're working on the front desk, you can go for transportation. If you have been assigned by your team manager or the manager you're working under, so like you need to ready for the change. We need to be adaptable to the change. Other than that, need to work in the complex environment. I think these are the three skills I have learned from there because I have already practiced it.
Okay. So what is G2C, mom?
I'm sorry.
What is D2C?
D.
D2C marketing. What is D2C marketing? It's a part of the digital marketing. It's direct to consumer. Okay, then what is C2C?
Customer, consumer to consumer.
Yes. Do you know any good examples of consumer to consumer selling or marketing? Or you just guessed it from the C part I told you?
No, no. So I know that. I think you were saying B2C. So I got confused over there.
B2C is also business to consumer. It's not,
Business to consumer, yes.
yeah. D2C is direct to consumer. B2C is business to consumer, right?
Business to consumer, yes, absolutely.
So give me two examples of C2C. Consumer
To consumer marketing. So I think that's kind of word of mouth marketing.
No. Give me two companies that work on C2C.
Consumer to consumer.
Yeah. They would be Amazon. Amazon, when you're selling your equipment there or your products there, or OLX. So
one is eBay as well.
yes. Now
eBay and Etsy.
yes, good. Okay, so you have worked in Amazon, right?
Yes, sir.
So what was basically your role there?
Sir, I used to handle the operations swiftly by setting up a chain of coordination with the delivery partners as well as the consumers simultaneously.
Okay, how did you generate sales there?
Sir, over there, I did upselling over there.
Okay. You did
That's
upselling.
why I did generated sales. And
So
my main
what products were you
sales-
upselling?
Sir, like the extended warranty.
Okay, extended warranties that you provide.
Exactly. And my main selling companies was British Airways and On-Prime Technologies actually.
What is
Where I was.
ancillaries?
I'm sorry.
What is ancillaries? You have written responsible for generating sales by selling tickets and ancillaries.
So ancillary is like if you go somewhere, you need a travel protection. Other than that, you need a seat, proper seat. If you wish to,
So
if you wish to
basically
get.
sales only, right?
So there are different things like seats, food, beverages, and other than that, the travel protection, travel
What do
insurance.
you plan to take when you join an MBA college? Marketing or finance? Or operations or HR?
But I'll take marketing.
Yeah, because you have a very marketing based CV only because you were doing sales, so you have experience in that part.
Yes, sir.
What is your target colleges?
Sir, my target colleges IMT Ghaziabad as well as IMI Delhi.
I am in New Delhi.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so tell me 2 points that you like about. If you get the choice between those two colleges, which one would you choose and why?
Sir, I'll choose IMT Ghaziabad
Why?
because that is yes, because that is marketing specialized college. The program that I have.
Let me tell you,
for-
IMI New Delhi is famous for its marketing course and IMT for its finance. I have two friends who started from IMT Ghaziabad, so I know that part. Finance has a better, you get better opportunities in the financial part.
for in IMT Ghaziabad.
Yes, and IMI
I'm
is
really
much more
surprised to know
specialized
that.
towards the IMI New Delhi is much more specialized towards the marketing part. Because if you look at this curriculum also, so okay, see everyone has his or own choice. You try to justify why IMT.
Sir, I chose MT because that is really close to my house, and I think that was really that was specialized in marketing. But I think that's a contradictory statement that you have provided me. It's IMI Daily is specialized for marketing.
So that is the only reason because it's closer to your house.
So that is closer to my house because I know some of my alumni over there. Some of my friends are already working, already starting over there.
Okay, so okay. So suppose if you get a bad feedback, how do you work upon it?
Sir, I'll just analyze like what was bad, what was bad, what I can improve. these are the two things like I would follow.
See, suppose in the British Airways when you were working, you get a I being a customer, I get a bad. I give your bad review to your company. Like Soumya was not very respectful. He talked in a very bad manner. How would you justify your position, and how would you try to improve from the next time forward?
Okay, so first of all, I'll just analyze the situation. What was the situation about? So let's say if you are traveling somewhere and you are not satisfied with the service, I'll try to get the reason why you were not satisfied. Was it that the waiting time was more, the flight was delayed, the flight was cancelled, and according to that, I'll work accordingly. Let's say if your flight was delayed, it was more than 4 hours. So what I can do for you, I can assign a new flight for you without charging any extra cost.
Okay.
So these are my rebuttals and the course of action which I can do from my own end, as well as if you are not happy with my service, I can provide you additional voucher of around $25 to $50 as a type of gesture.
In your resume, it's written you were responsible for assisting the customers from all over the world regarding the flights and other aviation information, right?
Exactly.
So, isn't that what a website does? So, what other information would you be providing me that the website of British Airways will not, basically?
Okay. So there are like a lot of customers who are not so into the technology and all things. Let's say if you are traveling somewhere, you are in that particular course of situation where you are not able to find that particular information. Like what would be your seat number? How can I see my seat number? How can I check the flight status? So these are the basic information. And if you want to create a new ticket, if you want to amend the new ticket, that could not be done online. So for that particular thing, you need to call the particular person, and you can do it by over the phone.
Okay. So, how would you describe your work ethic?
My work ethic. My work ethic. So my work ethic is to honest to the customers. I think that is the most important work ethic, because if you are honest to customers, they will understand your point in a very short period of time.
Okay. So, have you heard about the IDA model?
ITA,
IDA,
IITA.
IDA.
Are you talking about IATA or
AIDA. A for Apple, I for Italy, D for Denmark, A for again Apple. IDA model.
ITA model? No, sir, I'm not aware of. I am aware of ITA model, IATA. That is for aviation industry.
Okay. Okay. So, what is the size of digital marketing in India?
I'm sorry.
What is the size of digital marketing in India?
Size of digital marketing.
Yeah.
Sir, I think any person who owns a phone, that could be our target customer.
What is the smartphone penetration in India?
Smartphone?
Penetration in India.
So you are asking the smartphone, the distribution of smartphones in India.
No, no. See, smartphone penetration is, suppose there are 100 people. Let's say 48 of them own a smartphone. That is a smartphone penetration. So, do you know what is the smartphone penetration rate of India? Because obviously, to become a digital user, you require a smartphone, right?
Exactly, yes, sir.
So, that would be your target audience for in that case. So, what is the smartphone penetration rate of India?
So around 65%.
It's 48. That is the reason I give you an example of 48. Okay.
48%.
Yes, sir. Smartphones. Okay.
सर नमस्ते.
Okay, so do you read the newspaper?
Sir, I don't.
अभी तो MBA का ही कर रहा हूँ. इंडिया के कोई भी टॉप कॉलेज का नाम बोल
I
दीजिए.
get the news information.
इंडिया में किसी भी टॉप कॉलेज का नाम बोल दीजिए, नोट करके दे दूंगा.
I don't read
Which
the
news
news.
channel?
कैट का नहीं होता है, GMAT होता है, GMAT.
Sir, आज तक.
हाँ, GMAT कैट से भी बड़ा एग्जाम है.
Aaj tak, okay, on the online platforms, I guess.
Yes, sir.
Instagram or in shorts.
Yes, sir.
GMAT सर कैट से भी बड़ा एग्जाम है. वो पूरे वर्ल्ड में 5 साल के लिए
The
वैलिड होता है.
GDP of India.
GMAT का एग्जाम. हाँ, वर्ल्ड वाइड एग्जाम है वो. कैट सिर्फ इंडिया के लेवल पे होता है. रोज होता है, रोज, एवरी डे.
So I think it's
7 बजे 8 बजे 12 बजे 1 बजे 2 बजे हर टाइम होता है
2.
हाँ वो वर्ल्ड वाइड है ना
2.57.
You're way off.
पूरा
I'm talking
पूरा
about the nominal GDP.
ठीक
So do you have any idea? Achha, do you know have any idea what's the difference between nominal GDP and PPP? Let's see that. So who's the CM of Delhi?
Arvind Kejriwal.
Who's the finance minister of Delhi?
Finance Minister of India, Nirmala Sitharaman.
No, of Delhi.
Of Delhi.
So do you think IMT will be equipped well enough and make you equipped enough to actually become that CM of a company? Chief Marketing Officer of a company. See, it's a
So
CXO
that
level
will-
position.
So that will definitely load the magazine. That will with a study with the case studies with the.
So have you done any in-depth research about IMT Ghaziabad? Who's the
Sir,
director of
I
IMT
did
Ghaziabad?
actually. I did.
Who's the director of IMT Ghaziabad?
So I
Name any two councils in IMT Ghaziabad.
councils.
Yeah. Council of student bodies.
So there was a marketing body which is MAC. So that was something like that.
See, you want to pursue marketing, right?
Yes,
You
sir.
should have studied about what are they providing you with. That is now markup is the council. Okay, do you know any case study competitions that IMT Ghaziabad marketeers get to participate in? Okay, let's leave.
But they recently won one of the recently won one of the awards for that as well.
For which case competition?
So I don't remember that exactly.
Which college did you study in? Was your undergrad in? It's at the University of Delhi.
So Delhi University Ramanujan College.
Ramanujan.
Yes, sir.
Who's the director of Ramanujan College?
Sir, I think he might have been changed.
But who was at your time?
Sir, Alok Nath, sir.
Okay. Do you know what is the which is the most populated country of the world?
China, India. Right now, India.
Give me one answer.
Right now, India.
India. In which year did it take over China?
So this year only, 2023.
23. Okay. Tell me a situation where you're adaptable.
Why am I adaptable?
Yeah, you've written adaptable. Tell me a situation in which you were really adaptable.
So I think adaptable situation. So when I was working in Amazon, I was working on a different profile and I was working on a different skill set, and I was using different technology to use to handle the operations. But when I shifted, when I was working with British Airways, that was totally different process. That was totally different. The consumer base was different. The technology I was using was different, and the terms was also different. So I learned the whole new process, but that was an
Supposedly, see, IMT Ghaziabad has 6 or 7 courses, if I remember right. Its flagship is MBA Marketing, then MBA Finance, then MBA Core. Supposedly, you do not get marketing. Let's suppose, and you're getting finance. So, would you be adaptable enough to shift to finance?
So, but like, if
You have no other option. See, you're converted no other college. You have one college in this year, and you need to take an admission this year. You're getting MBA in finance. You are not getting marketing. So what would have you done? Would you
So
take
I'll just
admission in
take-
IMT Ghaziabad?
I'll take marketing finance. I'll take PGDM finance and marketing.
No, you are, see, if you choose the finance option, you do not get the option of choosing marketing.
Okay, only one.
IMT only one.
So I'll go for IMI.
IMI. What is the CAT percentile?
So that is bit down. That is 72.
72 is the CAT percentile.
Yes, sir.
Okay, and have you given any other papers like GMAT or any others?
Yes, sir.
Okay, you have given a GMAT.
Yes, sir.
What is the GMAT? What is the GMAT score?
So 710.
So that's a good score. You'll be easily getting good college. Good. So why not go for SP Gen?
Sir, actually, I want to pursue MBA only in Delhi or the NCR region.
Okay, you have a geographical restriction, right?
Exactly. And I think that the colleges I have selected, they are good enough to provide me good education.
Okay, so you know about ChatGPT.
Yes, sir.
So tell me any other three AI tools that you know. Any three AI tools.
AI tools. Just a minute.
Yeah.
So CV Builder,
Okay.
Scheme CV, SCHEME dot
Yeah.
CV.
So it seems you have used those two apps to create your CV, right?
Sir, to get the information about the CV, like what can I mention or like what is correct to use? Because I'm
What is the
watched
third?
multiple. Yes, sir.
What's the third AI tool that you know?
The third AI tool would be so ChatGPT.
ChatGPT, I already told you. Okay. Do you know what is CRR and SLR?
CRR.
RR and SLR. By any vague idea what I am talking about?
C. Sir, could you please tell that again?
CRR and SLR.
Okay, so that's a banking credit. Um, sir, yes, I know that thing. That is the credit ratio in which the bank, the Reserve Bank of India, provide the amount to the banks, to the general banks.
That's the repo rate at which they provide loans to the banks. CRR is the let's
Credit
leave it.
ratio.
A lot of no, it's not credit. Okay, let's leave it. SLR is statutory liquidity ratio. And okay, tell me something that is not in your CV.
So that is not mentioned in my CV. I have a positive attitude toward my work, and I am
That you
very
already
determined.
told me. That
Okay,
part,
so I'm
don't tell me
very
about your
determined.
strengths. Tell me something that is even from your life that you want to mention right now. Like, I don't know, you are part of any Navratri festival, you became Ram in some Ramayan festival. Tell me something that is interesting, that you think is interesting. Anything from your personal life also.
Okay, so I think, sir, I make vlogs. I make travel vlogs. I'm a travel enthusiast as well as I do bodybuilding as well. I have dropped my weight around 35 kgs. I was 135 kgs. Right now I'm 100. So I've
We are
built
in the
my
same
physique
weight
as well.
category.
I'm sorry?
We are in the same. We are in the same weight category. I've also dropped 25 kgs in the last 1 year. So
Hi, sir.
okay, so you travel a lot, right? What all places have you visited?
Sir, I visited Kheer Ganga, Manali, Kasol, and other than that, I went to other places like in the Uttarakhand region, Kedarnath, Badrinath, Yamunotri, Gangotri,
Have you
and
been to Dehradun?
yes, sir, once. Because that was in the way. I was going to Missouri.
So what do you like about Masuri? Or obviously it's not that good of a
Queen of
place
Hills.
compared to Kedar Ganga and all that Badrinath, right?
So that is Queen of Hills, but like that is, I think that is hyped. That is hyped.
I'm from Dehradun.
I'm sorry, but momos is really good over there.
Momos and Maggie. Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay, so let's end the interview. ठीक है?
Sure, sir.
देखो अब इसमें कुछ मैं आपको 2-3 पॉइंट्स बताता हूँ जो बहुत अच्छे थे.
Sure, sir.
एंड जो नेगेटिव्स बताऊंगा ना एक जगह लिख लो सो दैट यू कैन वर्क ऑन इट. ठीक है?
Sir,
जो
just
ब्रिटिश
give me-
एयरवेज. हाँ ठीक है. ग्रैब अ पेन एंड पेपर. देखो सबसे पहले मैं बताता हूँ. फर्स्ट लिसन. जो मेरा एंटी गाजियाबाद का इंटरव्यू था, इट वाज अ वेरी स्ट्रेसफुल इंटरव्यू. I had given it twice. So I gave my CAT exam twice. So first year I got some hands. I wanted to go into the blackie, but I was obviously not able to. Second year I went to SIBM. Okay. So during my first year it was a very chill interview. Two female. Usually there's at least one female will be in your panel. So I've not asked you any feminist questions, but they can arrive. So have a little bit of a feminist tone because one female will be there. Okay. Another question I wanted to ask you, but I forgot about your Palestine views because you said about the Rohingya Muslims. So have a new, whenever you are asked controversial topics, have a neutral stand. If someone asks you about the Israel-Palestine view and you have very bad GK knowledge, please study. You have very bad GK knowledge. Please study about it. At least the last 3 months of current affairs. Then do read about the Israel-Palestine conflict in depth. See, you're from Delhi. You're expected to know a lot about politics also. So CMs of at least the last 4 CMs that have been selected right now, the elections that just went by. Okay. Then finance minister of your state also. You have done digital marketing, right? And
Yes,
your
sir.
digital marketing funnel answer was very bad. Look it up on look it up on YouTube. You had very less. I mean, your answer was not satisfactory. You were not able to tell the third monument of Delhi in the first go. You gave me an answer, but that was in the second go. It should have been like this: the bang, bang, bang. It was not like that. Okay. Then do look into the segmentation. Because digital marketing is related to segmentation. There are 4 types of segmentation. Do look into it. Your examples of co-branding. See, I gave you an option for local brands. No one else is going to give you. So you need to have like other, solid brands that you can tell them about. And you never say no to people. You have to have a really good story about it. Where you were, you see, 2 टाइप की स्टोरी हो सकती है. एक तो तुम सबको हेल्प करते हो या एक ऐसी अच्छी स्टोरी बताना जिसमें you got into very bad situation when you were helping someone else. Like this was my weakness to how I used to tell in interviews. मैं बोलता था मेरे फ्रेंड को अपने पॉकेट मनी से उसका एक्सीडेंट हुआ पैसे दिए. He was like कि वो मुझे देगा, but वो उसने कभी नहीं दिया. You need to revolve your story around that. तो एक स्टोरी अपनी जरूर क्रिएट करना, वीकनेसेस स्पेशली, एंड हाउ यू आर वर्किंग ऑन दैट. उसको इम्प्रूव कैसे करोगे. देन C2C मार्केटिंग, प्लीज स्टडी अबाउट दैट. आजकल का इन क्वेश्चन. हाँ, नेस्ले इज अ फेवरेट कंपनी. कुछ भी नहीं पता उसके बारे में. IMT गाजियाबाद जाना है, कुछ नहीं पता उसके बारे में.
Research.
तो इन दोनों के ऊपर जरूर पढ़ना. एंड मैंने भी अमेजोन के नहीं पूछे, तो कंपनी दैट यू वर्क फॉर, अमेजोन और ऑन प्राइम, इनके बारे में भी थोड़ी बहुत बेसिक नॉलेज लाइक द मार्केट शेयर एंड CEOs के बारे में. Because CEOs is the first thing that comes to mind. Or how do you describe your work ethic? Honest is not the good answer. Honesty is not the best policy. Have better words. Then stop repeating questions. Say I need 30 seconds. If I'm asking, what is suppose cross device tracking? You're like cross device tracking. Then you start saying, don't do that. Take 10 seconds in your own mind. I'm not expecting an instant answer. Take 10 seconds and then move forward. Extempore में 4 on 10. Clarity of thought नहीं थी. And जो third point बोला ना, digital marketing is your USP. It is not your USP. It is just some knowledge that you have. Your USP is your honesty. यहाँ पे honesty पूछना. Okay, I'm always honest in any situation, even if it gets me in a fix. ठीक है, तो digital marketing is not your USP. Unique selling point नहीं है. Digital marketing का course कोई भी कर सकता है. 15-16 घंटे का कोर्स है, कोई भी कर लेगा. Practical experience आपको सबको है digital marketing में. And you say a lot of पूरा टाइम इंटरव्यू में मुझे सुनना था. Stop saying that. And you fidget also. ऐसे से हिलते हो. एक जगह बैठो, stand still. बिल्कुल ऐसे. It gives a bad impression that you're not very serious. Baki, see, you have good information about the companies that you work for. Only 2 points where you lag a lot is Nestle, IMT, and your GK. देखो Nestle and IMT is like आधे घंटे का काम, get information and facts. But GK थोड़ा सा पढ़ना पड़ेगा, नहीं आता. And for extempore, do a little bit of practice.
So what do you suggest in the example?
See, you didn't know a lot about AI. Study about AI. India $5 trillion economy, gig economy, Agnipath, moonlighting, uniform civil code, some PLI schemes. Anything can be asked. See, you're from Delhi, so I can ask you old Delhi. Is an extra important topic.
I remember about all them.
I'm just giving you an example. Okay. Rest part was good. You have good clarity of thought. Your English vocabulary skills are good. That part is okay. But ये थोड़ी बहुत जो इन्फॉर्मेशन जहाँ लैक कर रही है थोड़ा उसको पढ़ो and सही हो जाएगा. या तो बेसिकली जीमैट के थ्रू जा रहे हो.
यस सर.
तो अगर वो तुमसे कैट पूछे तो तुमने फॉर्म में भरा है कैट दैट यू हैव गिवन अ कैट.
नहीं सर, मैंने रिमूव कर दिया.
हाँ वही मैं कह रहा था. अगर नहीं भरा तो बताना भी मत गलती से. फॉर 72 इज वेरी लेस.
एग्जैक्टली.
हाँ तो अच्छा. और डोंट फर्स्ट टाइम दे रहे हो ना.
हाँ जी.
हाँ तो फिर ठीक है. क्योंकि अगर सेकंड टाइम होता तो नहीं बोलना फर्स्ट टाइम ही दे रहे हो. Yes, I think that is it. Any queries that you have?
ओके. सर मेरे को मैं एक बार पूछना चाहता हूँ कि मेरे को क्या क्या पढ़ना है. मेरे को जीके पढ़ना है, फेमिनिस्ट टोन पढ़नी है, हिस्टोरिकल डिटेल्स एंड पॉलिटिकल डिटेल्स. व्हाट आर माय यूएसपीज.
हिस्टोरिकल इतनी नहीं. देखो हिस्टोरिकल में इतना नहीं घुसना. देखो जीके में लास्ट 3 मंथ्स की करंट अफेयर्स वो एटलीस्ट 3 मंथ्स की पढ़ के जाओ. इन डेप्थ नहीं भी नॉलेज होगी. जैसे सीएम कौन कौन है पिछले 4 जगह इलेक्शन हुए थे उनकी सीएम पढ़ लिए. दैट इज इट. यू नीड टू हैव अ लिटिल बिट ऑफ नॉलेज. देखो करंट अफेयर्स सबको पता है बहुत वास्ट टॉपिक है. फर्स्ट लेवल की नॉलेज होना ही ना. फिर तुमने नाम एकदम बोल दिया. अब ऑब्वियसली आई विल नॉट आस्क यू कि कहां पैदा हुआ था ये सीएम. दैट ऑब्वियसली तुम्हें नहीं पता. इट डजंट मेक अ डिफरेंस. अगर देखो इंटरव्यू का मूड पे डिपेंडेंट होता है काफी कुछ. इफ यू गिविंग कंटीन्यूअस राइट आंसर्स ना तो वो एक जानबूझ के ऐसा क्वेश्चन पूछ ही लेता है जो जैसे यू गिविंग मी राइट आंसर्स. मैंने सीआरएन एसएलआर पूछ लिया. मुझे उम्मीद थी यूर ऑफ मार्केटिंग है वो फाइनेंस के टर्म्स नहीं आते जस्ट टू कंफ्यूज यू कि तुम्हें लगे नहीं भाई मुझे आंसर नहीं आया. तो वो पॉइंट आता है. देखो इंटरव्यूज ट्राई टू ट्रिक एंड कंफ्यूज यू ताकि वो तुम्हारी स्ट्रेस लेवल चेक करेंगे कि तुम कितना स्ट्रेस झेल के भी सही आंसर दे सकते हो. और हाँ एक जगह जहाँ तुमने सही आंसर दिया था मैं तुम्हें जानबूझ के हाँ आई एम और IMT वाले पॉइंट पे आई वाज ट्राइंग टू कंफ्यूज यू कि IMT इज बैड गुड फॉर फाइनेंस. और वो इट्स गुड यू स्टक टू योर पॉइंट. ठीक है. बट हाँ अगर इंटरव्यू ज़्यादा रिजिड हो जाए कि नहीं ये वही अच्छा है तो कह देना सर मे बी लैक ऑफ नॉलेज आई डू नॉट नो व्हाट एवर यू सेइंग आई विल गो होम एंड लुक इनटू. ये तो ये पॉइंट तुम्हें बोला नहीं. बट कोई बहुत स्ट्रिक्ट इंटरव्यूअर हुआ वो तो बोलेगा नहीं भाई IMT बेकार है फाइनेंस के अच्छा है. अब बताओ जाओगे नहीं जाओगे. तो ये पॉइंट बोल के यू कैन एग्जिट द क्वेश्चन. तो एक तो तुम्हारा हाँ एक यू फिनिश योर आंसर्स वेरी फास्ट. थोड़ी सी ना डेप्थ लो अपने आंसर में. जैसे टेल मी समथिंग अबाउट योरसेल्फ वाला पॉइंट ठीक था. अभी मैंने एक क्वेश्चन वाई MBA नहीं पूछा. वाई MBA भी अपना एक अच्छा आंसर प्रिपेयर करना. बाकी सब ना यू फिनिश योर आंसर इन 15 सेकंड्स. यू शुड फोर्स द इंटरव्यूअर टू आस्क यू क्वेश्चंस दैट यू आर वेल प्रिपेयर्ड फॉर. तभी तुम्हारा वही इंटरव्यू कर पाओगे. ये तो देखो जितनी नॉलेज मुझे ऑब्वियसली तुम्हारी मेरी एज गैप है और नॉलेज का गैप है. यू विल नेवर बी एबल टू आंसर टू माय लेवल ऑफ सैटिस्फैक्शन. प्लस जीके मेरा ऐसा पॉइंट है कि कुछ भी पूछ के तुम्हें कंफ्यूज कर सकता हूं. तो जैसे टेल मी समथिंग और से टैटूज वाला पार्ट डाल दो. कुछ भी ऐसे पूछे ना अपनी स्ट्रेंथ्स की तरफ लेके जाओ ताकि वो घूम घुमा के तुम्हारी स्टोरीज में कंफ्यूज होके उसके 20 मिनट खत्म हो जाए.
I'm really fascinated by marketing. It creates a huge impact in the market for any brand. I want to learn the in-depth knowledge of marketing, like how do we position a brand or a product in the market. And the second reason is my goal is to be the chief marketing officer of Nestle. So MBA is not only going to increase my skill set, but also I'll get the practical knowledge of marketing operations and in effective learning.
सो अपना दिमाग जब इंटरव्यू देने बैठोगे तो कीप दैट इन माइंड. और इंटरव्यू देने के बाद ये ना सोचना मैं तो 50% आंसर दे पाया और वो नहीं होगा. डोंट बी डिसहार्टेंड. IMT आया है IMI यू विल हैव अदर कॉलेजेस आल्सो. 710 GMAT इज अ वेरी गुड स्कोर.
ओके सर, मेरा इसको इंटरव्यू में क्या स्कोर रहेगा आपके हिसाब से? 40?
नहीं मैं इसका एनालिसिस करके सेंड इट टू द पीपल एंड दे विल फॉरवर्ड इट. ठीक है. सो द स्कोर्स की मैं 3-4 वेरिएबल्स में बांटूंगा. देन आई विल गिव द एवरेज स्कोर. ठीक है.
Sure, sir. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.